Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? Awesome. First off, I'd like to thank Carol Ann and SYTA for giving us the time to share about the SYTA and the SYTA Youth Foundation's impact on our programs. First, what is Travel Unity? We're a growing 501c3 nonprofit, and everything we do is centered on including underrepresented groups in the world of travel. Ronnie, our executive director, has already spoken at the conference today about our organizational work that we do. So I wanted to take a minute to tell you about our work with the youth. Travel Unity has been around since 2016. Prior to the pandemic, we had in-person programs and excursions for students in New York City only. During the pandemic, we launched our virtual programs, which welcome participants from across the US and Canada, from Hawaii to Winnipeg, which I just learned how to pronounce, to Iowa, to South Carolina, and all the way to New York. The students we've worked with have come from all different walks of life, but they enjoy our programs because they're interested in getting to know each other, different cultures and places, and what the travel industry has to offer. Our programs expose high school and college students to the travel industry and the careers along with it, along with crucial knowledge about diversity, equity, and inclusion in both inside and outside the travel industry. SYTA and the SYTA Youth Foundation have supported our youth summits from the very beginning, and we've had 2 so far, which has been amazing. In fact, without your support, we probably wouldn't be able to have the youth summits at all. But enough from me, and let's hear from some of our awesome, amazing students.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying the conference so far. Thank you to Carolyn and SYTA for providing me with the opportunity to visit the nation's capital and speak with you today. My name is Sal Hazuber, and I'm a rising sophomore at Baruch College. I'm studying accounting as my major and planning to take something fun like hospitality as my minor. I migrated to United States at the end of 2019. Coming from an immigrant background, most of our elders don't see traveling as an option. So I didn't see it as an option for myself as well. I didn't have my parents living with me all these years in the United States. When I looked at my uncle and aunt, most of the time they were either coming from work or going to work. Throughout high school, I really got out of 5 boroughs of New York. But inside me, there was a desire to explore and to meet new kinds of people, to learn from them. In all, honestly, I didn't look forward to college while I was in high school because it felt like it was going to be a repeat of high school in another place. I was shocked when it wasn't and when opportunity came to me that I had never dreamed of. In my first semester in college, I reconnected with my high school friend Denny Mendoza, who invited me to a trip in Lake Placid that was being organized by a group called Travel Unity. It was completely free. This didn't make any sense to me. I never heard of Travel Unity. I thought there had to be a catch for a free trip. Part of me was wary, but part of me said, maybe this was a chance to explore that I've been looking for. Thank God. I said, let's do it. This trip that Travel Unity organized and that you supported was one of the first ambassador trips I had in college. We had a 3-day program where we got to meet with famous Winter Olympians, met other awesome speakers, peers, and even hiked into a mountain. I can't really explain the moments with words. I felt it deeper than what I can tell you. What I can say is that from that trip, I realized that there is more in college and I guess the world that I never saw or understood before. By taking a chance and going on this trip, I got to explore and learn and have the adventure that I always wanted. I finally found myself and believe that I will be finding these adventures for the rest of my life. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you. I will pass it to Jade.
Hi, my name is Jade Crossland. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm currently a student attending Kennesaw State University. My major is business management with a focus in hospitality and tourism. Ever since I was young, I love to travel because it opens your eyes to new opportunities that otherwise some income communities wouldn't be afforded and experience beyond what one could imagine. I'm a firm believer that travel should be accessible to all communities, which is why Travel Unity Southeast Youth Summit in Brookhaven, Georgia was a wonderful experience that I'm glad I didn't miss. Travel Unity brought together a community of individuals from all around different parts of the world to learn and commune together. Not only was the experience memorable, it also touched on topics that related to the role ethics and other beliefs play in everyday interactions. We discussed the importance of respecting differences in others, and it was truly an eye-opening experience. Thank you, SYTA, for helping to support these programs, and thank you, Travel Unity, for all the work that you do, and thank you all for listening to my story.
So don't delay.